Hello, this is Ramelekah's miniature painting, and today we're going to talk about supplies you are going to need to paint a model. This is my brother. He's going to be helping me today. Alright, so I am young, of course. And my brother is younger than me. Okay, so first of all, you are going to need, for your supplies, you are going to need a water cup. So, yeah, you can get these really at any store. So it's very good use for to use it to clean off your brush, technically. And you can also use it for washes. Yeah. Okay, this is your paint palette. Your paint palette you can use for you put paint in it. A lot of people use the paint palette, but professionals, I have seen most professionals use the water palette, but this is the paint palette that I normally see people using the paint palette when they are painting canvases. So you can use it in painting miniatures as well. But he's showing you his picture. But you can also use it for miniatures. Really doesn't matter. Okay, so the next thing is the water palette. That's me, please. It's heavy, isn't it? Okay, so this is the water palette. I keep it in a container because I made this water palette. You can buy the water palettes, but this one is made. I made it. So it's in this container. You always have to have the container, has to have a lid.
I'm gonna make ice cream.
What you use is a piece of parchment paper. Cut it into the size of your bowl. And then you put the parchment paper in the bowl. Then underneath, you need to put a paper towel. Put 4 paper towels and fold them. Then you get the thing wet. You dump out a good amount of water and you keep a lot in there. You can use this and you put the paints on top of the parchment paper. You can use the same parchment paper for at least probably 6 months. Every time you paint a miniature though, you will have to rinse off the parchment paper to get off the paint. But that parchment paper is reusable for like 6 months, and then you are going to probably need to switch it out with new parchment paper. Okay, so, and you always have to keep the lid closed when you are taking a break.
Yes.
If you are, if you're done painting that model.
Yes.
And if you're really walking away from doing it for that moment, you need to close it up.
Yes.
Okay, so my brother here that we have watches me paint a lot, so he knows a lot of things about this. Okay, go ahead and hand me this thing. Thank you. Okay, so the next thing is this. I have been talking about Reaper's miniatures, but this is a Reaper miniatures carry around box. So, this keeps your models in it. It has a holder for models, keeps your paintbrushes and your paints. It holds up to, I'm guessing, about 20 paints, I think, in it. Okay, so this is the Reaper's box. I got it for Christmas from my dad. So you open it up here by the latches. You open it up. Then you open it up and it looks like this. You get the Reaper's miniature card that you can contact them to get more. I just slide that in here. Okay, so here are the colors for my models that I have used. It comes with these colors. I have Mega Green. I have Pure Black. You might have heard of these before from when I painted those and told you what colors I used. Harvest Brown, Dragon White,
I bet you were petting her for a minute.
Desert Sand, Desert Sand,
Go.
blade steel,
A little bit.
leather brown,
Pet her for a minute. Don't get all the way.
dragon blue,
She's jealous. Go.
Finally,
Sorry.
I'm actually done.
polished silver,
Hey, Eric, I'm done.
candlelight
I'm done
yellow,
with his powerful ice cream.
and mountain stone.
Oh, that's really good.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you my paintbrushes that I have and the ones that I use currently for my models.
This was running out.
Okay, so the first one I use, I'm sorry, we have a lot of family. It's kind of loud. So this is the model they haven't painted yet. It is a knight. So soon I will be making a video on how I painted this knight. So this is the last model I have left. It has a little part in here to hold the models, as you can see. So you just set that in there. Okay, so it has the spots for the paint.
What's a super wet spot?
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 18, 24, 18, 22, 24, 26, 28, 32, 34, 36, 38. So it has, it's a whole, sorry, I didn't count. Holds 38 different paints. Okay, so these are the paints. You put them in here. I got a total of 11, but you can order more. So you hold them, they hold on this little thing here. Okay, so the next thing is this. One of these is my mixer brush, and these two came with the pack. So this first one came with the pack here. Good bristles. So this one I've used for I've used for my models yet. So yes, there's this one which is a good bristle. This is not a good one for eyes though. Sorry, I dropped one. If you're doing eyes, I suggest you use this next one I'm going to show you. So this next one I'm going to show you is this one, and look at that tip. So this is the kind of brush you need to use for eyes. I use this brush for eyes. Okay, so yes, you use this brush for the eyes. And last but not least, we have this one. This one is kind of a mess at the end because this is my mixing brush. This is my mixing brush. So, you see how the end of it's kind of a mess? It's because you use mixing.
Hey, I need those
So
clothes
what
dried so I
you
go out and
use
shovel
for
and
the
get home.
end of the, I need to get up a video, Mom.
Sorry. Harder.
Sorry. The end right here on every single one, you can use for mixing. Okay? Alright, so that is my tree that I have used most commonly. And that is the stuff that you are probably going to need to paint your miniatures. Okay, so now I've shown you how Reaper's miniatures is and part of their models. Alright, you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time I make a video.